I'm Hua Xu. Today I'm going to show you how to use MassMatrix online database search engine to perform database searches of your tandem mass spectrometry data to get protein and peptide identifications. In order to use the search engine, you have to go to the online server, which is at searcher.rrc.uic.edu. There are two servers. This is the official website of MassMatrix at UIC. There's another website of MassMatrix at OSU, which is at www.massmatrix.net/massmatrix/. And you have to log in on both websites. You have to log in order to use the website. Click on login. And if you do not have an account yet, you can email me at huaxu@uic.edu to request one. Or you can just click on this link to email me. Or you can log in as a guest to use the website. But if you log in as a guest and whatever you do on the website, search, you upload your own data, upload your own databases, everything, other people can see it by logging in as a guest. So you probably want to email me and request an account, and then anything you do on the website, including searches, your data, and everything, your own databases, will only be accessed by you through your account. So, okay, now I logged in as a guest. Then, after you log in, you click on go to the search engine, or you can click the search tab at the top of the website. And there will be more tabs showing up over here that tells you the options of those search engines. And when you use search engine for the first time, if you're not quite familiar about those search parameters, then you may go to over here, click on the basic search. This one, it will show you a basic form to let you perform the search. It's very simple. So in order to do the search, you have to click browse to select one data file to search it. And currently it accepts MZXML or MZF, but either is fine. So in order to demonstrate how to do the search, I'm gonna use MZF files because it's smaller. And also we can choose multiple files. For example, I chose 2. And then you choose the database. For this one, it's actually bovine histones, so I'm going to choose bovine histones, the database. And enzymes, that's the enzyme you use during the protein digestion, so I'm going to use trypsin. And if you choose multiple data files, you can choose how to search the data files. For example, you can choose individually. That means the program will search your data files independently and will give you results for each of them. If you choose collectively, the program will merge all the data files you selected to be a bigger one and search that big one as a whole and give you one result only. If you choose individually and collectively, then the program will search all the data files you uploaded independently first, then merge them to be a bigger file and search them as a whole next. So then the next option is over here, the decoy database. Normally you want to use them to assess the false positive rate. So default is reversed. I'm gonna just keep the default. And missed cleavages is the number of maximum missed cleavages allowed during digestion. For incomplete digestion, you may select 1 or 2. If you choose 1, that will give you optimal results if you're confident that your digestion goes to completeness. But normally 1 or 2 is recommended. And the variable modifications, that's potential modifications your proteins may have. For example, I'm going to choose acylation K, acylation N, and there are a couple of methylations, acylation R and K. And then you have to choose what mass spectrometers you use. Currently, only thermal machines are supported. If you use non-thermal machines, then you may go to advanced searches to set up those search parameters by your own. If you use the basic form, the only thing you need to choose is the mass spectrometers you use. For example, I used the LCQ for this one, and what kind of experiments you are doing. For example, if you're doing protein identifications, or you are doing protein characterizations, or you're doing data bound search. I'm doing only the identification, so I'll choose that. And all other advanced parameters will be set up by the program according to the mass spectrometer and the experiment I chose. And now I'm going to click search, and then the data files are being uploaded to the server to be searched. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you how to I'll explain a little bit to you about all the tabs over here for the search engine. The first one is basic search, which is I demonstrated before, and the second one is advanced search, which is another search mode on this server. It will be a little bit more complicated than the basic search. Basically, so data files uploaded and to be searched, and you can see that 3 searches have been submitted successfully. The reason that I only have 2 files, but 3 searches are launched, because I chose individually and collectively. That means there will be 3 searches being done. The first 2 is the independent search for each for the 2 files I uploaded. The last one will be the search for the merged data file. And then you can go to results. Then you can see that okay, now all of them are searching. If you click on the search in that link, it will show you the status. Now that one is finished. You can refresh our results, and now one is finished. The other 2 is still going, and should be finished soon. Last one is the merged one, so it may take a little bit longer to finish, but it's almost done. You can refresh it. If you click on searching, it will show you the status, and this page will refresh itself every 5 seconds to update the status for you. And after it is finished, then you go back to the results to view your results. Now it's almost done. Now it's finished. Then you go back to results over here, and you can see that okay, 3 searches I just submitted, they're all finished now. And now you can click on view to see your results, and this is results. And for interpretation of those results, I will show you how to interpret your results in other tutorials, video tutorials too. You may also save your results on your desktop. Saved, and after save your results locally onto your local computer. Then you have to unzip it, because that's a zip file. You unzip it, okay, now it's unzipped. Now you have the results. You have to download, unzip it, and you can view the results locally. And again, for the interpretation of the results, I'll explain that in other tutorials, video tutorials. And for the other tabs, options you have over here of the search engine, I will explain them in other tutorials too. And this tutorial just explains the basic way to do the search on MassMatrix search engine, online search engine. And thank you very much for using MassMatrix and also watching this video. Thank you.